Today's video, got something different on the channel. I'm going to take you through the process of how we prepared the sub base and the install of these shipping containers. This video is sponsored by Box Store. We had a bit of trouble with some scammers, and I'd like to hope that by watching this video you avoid the same problem as well. So use someone reputable for anything to do with shipping containers, and these guys are top drawer. So yeah, first things first, we've got to clear all this lot out of the way. So I was here late the other night. There's a couple of pictures on the screen now with my laser, just checking floor levels of where these finished floors are going to be. So we just wanted a bit of a forward plan as to what height we could get these containers sitting at here, so that we don't create a well of water and it interacts with this yard properly. So I was here the other night sorting all that out. Laser level set up now, flatten that pad off, and a bit of a ramp up this side. Living the dream. Nice. Profile of the goat. Right, so we've pretty much got a flat side now. So what a lot of people do is just run some drains or put some free draining top surface like a hardcore and just drop the containers onto that. But what I like to do is build pads that the corners of the container will sit on, and then they've got an air gap underneath them all the way along. What we're going to do here is work out where the containers are going to go and concrete some pads for the feet of all the containers. It should be a proper job then. Just grading a bit of a slope back so that the soil doesn't fall in. With the site level, I'm just using some string lines to bag out the positions of the containers and using the diagonals to get everything nice and square. looks like after a week of rain. It's not flooded too bad, so we're pretty pleased. Just got to get rid of this water. And then George has cut some sleepers up. And what we're going to do is sit the corners of the containers on these concrete blocks to get them out of the ground. So they're going to sit roughly 100mm out of the ground. Reached a stage on this container leveling where everything was ready, and yeah, we've been scammed. The guy we sent a deposit to, which was half the delivery amount, has disappeared on us. He led us on up to the day of these containers being delivered. The next day reported it to the bank and the fraud department. Within 24 hours the bank had refunded us, but it's left us, we've had to dig some more holes and change how we're going to lay these containers out. So it kind of leads me on to why this video is sponsored by Box Store. We met them at an agricultural show, got talking with them, and really nice father and son, genuine as anything, gave us a really good price off the bat. Got chatting with them afterwards and said I'd like to help them out, mention them in the video and stuff. So yeah, that's why the video is sponsored by them. Really can't urge you enough to give them a call and deal with someone reputable if you're dealing with shipping containers. And I'll be putting a video on the channel of them lifting it into place for them as well. Where we were originally going to have one this way with side opening access, we're now just going to put one on the pad where it's going here. We're going to put a second one alongside it, and then there's room again for a third one in the future. So it means we've got to concrete 2 more pads, which we've just been digging out by hand because it's not worth getting a machine in to do this. So it means another 3 or 4 hours on the weekend sorting it out. And now that electrical conduit's it's underneath the container, but it's not in the ideal spot. So it's a bit of a pain, but it's not the end of the world. Mouse is out. Now, show us the jumper. Style it. Here's a few clips of the containers arriving and being placed in position, but there's going to be another video on the channel that I'm going to do for Box Store, and it's just going to detail the offload process and what to expect when you take delivery of your shipping container, everything that might crop up or what to expect from that delivery. So yeah, there we have it. A couple of shipping containers delivered and in place. I've been here a few weeks now, but hopefully you can understand the general concept is to set these pads out so that the centre of the pad is pretty much the outside edge of the corner. If there's, if you're going one against the other, where you place these foundation pads is going to differ depending on whether you're stacking containers next to each other or just having one on its own. I would try and land each pad right in the centre so that that pad doesn't distort or twist in the ground. And obviously the size of and how much concrete you put in the ground is going to be dependent on your ground conditions. And then our process now for these is once we've made an electrical connection under the yard here and got a cable through, gravelled yard surface, pretty much up to the bottom of these locks here. So we're going to ramp all this up. These blocks will get covered just at the front so that we've got a nice smooth entry into the containers, and just gravel around the sides, pretty much like my container up there, so that there's an air gap all the way underneath it, and that keeps the underside of the container nice and aired, and stops any damp and mould forming underneath, which is great. And you're really unlikely to see any movement or distort in the shipping container, and the doors will remain opening really nice and easily. These concrete blocks, you could use some blocks from a builder's merchant. You can get some high Newton blocks, but these are just ex-railway sleepers, like concrete sleepers. They're about £10-12 each, and we cut one in half to make 2 blocks for the for each leg. So absolutely perfect for this job, and it just gets everything out of the ground, because your concreting is generally going to be sat in the ground like this one over here. So the blocks just are a little elevation to get your shipping container out of the ground and create that air gap. And just tap them around when the container's here. You can move them a little bit to suit, make sure that they're all sat nicely, and the drivers are really good. Just make sure you check both doors before he takes his chains off. Make sure they're opening nicely, and you should be good to go. So I hope this video was useful. Remember to keep an eye out on the channel, and I'll be going through a bit more in depth about the delivery and offload process. So thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video. What are they, about 1800? They're about £3 grand. Are they? Spray store spec one with a bunded floor.